We will be understanding about the difference between the Star Schema versus the Snowflake Schema. So what is the data schema and a data warehouse? First and foremost, we need to understand this term schema. So a schema is a blueprint that shows how data is organized in a warehouse. So it defines table, their relationship, and how the data flows. So you can think it's like a map of a shopping mall. When you first enter a shopping mall, you need to see where do you want to go, which way you want to go. So it's almost similar like that, where you will be storing the databases and the tables with the relationships and the flow, how the data flows. So there are two types of schemas. One is the star schema and the other one is the snowflake schema. And we will see about these two schemas in depth. So what is a star schema? So the star schema is very simple. A fact is surrounded by dimensions in star format. That is what is called a star schema. So as you can see, a fact is surrounded with multiple dimensions in a star shape. So a central fact table. So the fact, what does this fact represent? So this fact is a numerical data, that is quantitative data from the database. And what are these dimensions? These dimensions represents the descriptive data like product name, store, customer name, store location. So these things are stored in under the dimension. So we will clearly understand this in the upcoming example. So now let's go to what is a snowflake schema. So it starts like a star schema, but the dimensions are normalized. So as you can see, this is just for understanding. The tables are like it's broken into multiple subtables like a snowflake. That's why it's called a snowflake schema. So in real life example, we can understand a customer dimension is split into customer region, customer country. A product dimension is split into product, category, its department. So in the next slide, you can still easily understand what is the star schema and snowflake schema. So the sales. So as I mentioned before, star schema has got a fact at the middle, surrounded by multiple dimensions. So these are the dimensions. So sales represents, it can be anything, a number. So total quantity of items sold, total profit made, total loss. So everything is included in the sales fact. And the dimensions, as you can see, this product can have dimensions like product name, product brand, and everything. And like you can see store, store is a dimension which can have data like store name, store store location, and everything. So these are the dimensions. So these are the facts, and the facts are surrounded by multiple dimensions. So this is called as star schema. I think so this can make you understand much more easily. Now we'll go to the snowflake schema. The same fact is surrounded by multiple dimensions, and these dimensions are being split into multiple dimensions. As you can see, a product, this is a dimensional, this is a table, and this table is normalized into multiple tables. As you can see here, this is one table and this is one table, so we call it as dimensional table. So for example, here all these details in star schema are stored under this particular thing, whereas here you can see that under the product, it has got multiple tables like brand, category. So this is what we call it as normalization. So for store, you can see manager, location, For state, you can see country. So this is called as Snowflake Schema. So here it is in denormalized form. So here it is, the data are represented in normalized form. So this is the difference between a star schema and a snowflake schema. So these are the comparison as discussed. The star schema is actually denormalized. This is normalized. So we need to understand the difference between these two. So normalized, one table is split into multiple smaller tables. Table 1, table 2. So this is called normalized. So as it has got multiple tables, it is lower. It has got, so it is as compared to Snowflake schema. The star schema is faster. This uses more space. This saves the space. The maintenance is easy, and the maintenance is more complex. So it's for simpler reporting, and it is for complex reporting. And this is the main thing: choosing the right schema. So use the star schema when you want a faster query performance. It's simpler analytics of BI tools are used. So most of the BI tools uses the star schema, whereas the Snowflake schema, if you want to prioritize data integrity and storage efficiency, ultimately we need to go with the Snowflake schema, and complex queries or OLAP analysis are common. So real life tip, if you're going to build a dashboard, prefer star schema. For large enterprise level normalized databases, use Snowflake. So if you find this video useful, please like and share it with your friends. Thank you.